how's it going, everyone? This is your boy JKEYE inDEPTH, and this is my official review on Dragon Ball Super episode 62. Man, oh man. Alright, so we got to get this review started, man. Let me tell you, we got some details on how to stop Black and Zamasu, or Zamasu, whatever you want to call him. I'm still calling him Black, and I'm still calling that fucker Zamas. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with this. At the beginning of the episode, it was just Trunks. He got fear-rated, transformed into, like, you know, whatever the post Super Saiyan Blue, whatever that's supposed to be, and he charged straight at Black, and then Black hit him with the knee. He was like, "Ooh, where you going?" But Trunks quickly recuperated and actually started attacking back at Black. Like I said in my prediction, he's gonna have a little couple hit here and there. So basically, they were scuffling for a bit. Black was actually quite a little bit surprised how strong he was. That automatically tells me that Black wasn't really trying to take this fight seriously because he already knew he could defeat Trunks. Now, finally, towards the end, when Black started to try to take him seriously, man, yeah, like I said, Trunks got the beats. But still, Trunks started to make a comeback. I also want to point out during this fight scene, man, Zamasu and Black's teamwork is impeccable, man. Like, they'll come in, bloop, and then just freaking demolish somebody. It's like they come in at perfect timing to get that double impact of, like, that kick, man. That was a forceful kick. Like, it was just simultaneous. And also their little pew pew, and then they have like the big death ball thing, and it's just weird because they're just standing there like they were actually giving Trunks a little bit more from his money. But Trunks also had the ability to do the Masenko, and actually was able to hold off Black and Zamasu while he was telling Vegeta, take all of y'all need to go back to the past and figure out a way to stop it. I'm gonna hold them off until then. So Vegeta was conflicted. He's like, well, we're not gonna leave you behind, son. I'm not gonna leave you. And then Trunks was like, go find a new move so you can help me out. So Vegeta then decided that he's gonna move and actually use the time machine. So he told Bulma to get the time machine ready, picked up Kakarot, and gave the sensu beams to Mai, and hopefully, you know, saving Trunks if Trunks do survive. Okay. Now they went back into the past. During this time, they skip over to a scene when it's actually showing Trunks, Goten. They actually came back into that area. There's Beerus and Whis sitting at the table. Beerus is like, so they're back. See, I told you, you have nothing to worry about. Man, Bulma came out of that time machine so quick, and he was like, what the fuck do you mean we didn't have nothing to worry about? You said, oh, if a guy kills another guy, yeah, they dead. And now you mean to tell me they ain't dead? I tried to tell you, and then freaking Bulma raised her fist and almost was like about to clock Beerus in the head. Vegeta stopped that and was like, you know, there's no point in doing that. We have to figure out a move to stop Black and Zamasu and get Trunks, otherwise he's gonna die. During that altercation, Beerus, he was like, huh, well, I figured that he was still alive. And then Bum was like, what the fuck do you mean he's still alive? Well, yeah, well Trunks, what he was saying before he left, it all made sense. So it makes sense that he'll still be alive. Really? Hey, well, you know what? I already destroyed Zamasu in our timeline. I'm not really concerned about what happens to this timeline. You know, that's on you guys, alright? Come on, Whis, let's get the fuck up out of here. And then they beamed out. Now, during the scene, they show Gohan and Chi-Chi. They were actually looking for Goku because Goku hasn't been home for a few days, apparently. So that the big stuff that was on Gohan's back was actually food to bring to Goku. Go freaking figure, right? They were heading over to Bulma's because they assumed that's where Goku was. So they had a little altercation there, and they found out that Goku was there, and he actually came out of the healing chamber that they had rather quickly. So he came out of the healing chamber, and he, you know, is Goku. He was hungry. Oh, Chi-Chi, you made pinto beans. I love it. Yeah. Now, because they were explaining what happened to Trunks' future to everybody and how it was destroyed and everything, and while Gohan was there, and Gohan was actually a little bit hurt about it. He didn't have any idea that was going on with his future, and he actually kind of got a little bit upset. Now, I don't know if that's going to be any fuel to anything to actually make his ass start training again. I don't know what's going to happen there, but from what we can see, that they was showing a lot of emphasis on Gohan getting very angry about that his friend Trunks was actually going through some tough times in the future, and how everybody was supposed to save him and not. So that's also very peculiar. So I don't know what's going to happen with Gohan further on during that aspect. It could make him want to train again, or it could make him, at the very least, want to do something about it. Like, actually head to the future with them to see what's going on. And then Vegeta was explaining that they all came here to, like, figure out a new move. And by that time, Piccolo and Krillin came as well. So the whole gang is there, and they're trying to pick out a new move, and they're contemplating what the new move should be. And then Piccolo actually made a suggestion, and he was like, what about the Mufuba? The Mufuba? Yeah, the Mufuba. Long ago, it was used on a Demon King, and to seal him away. You know what I like about this? They said he was used on a Demon King, knowing damn well it was used on Piccolo's father. What the hell? It was used on the Demon King. And then it was weird because Emperor Pilaf in the game, it was like, Demon King Piccolo? Oh, we remember that move? So I love that because they're not writing them off as just little kids. They do remember when they were adults. So that just makes Trunks and Mai's relationship even more creepier, by the way. So Piccolo was explaining, yeah, we've used a move. So the evil containment seal. So if you use that, and Goku's like, yeah, I think I remember this. So it seals the person away instead of killing them. It just seals them away. Yeah. So we used it before. All right, so how are we going to learn that move? And then Piccolo stood up. He was like, yeah, Goku, I can show you how to do the move. Huh. 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 Goku was like, I should go to Master Roshi. He went, bloop. Hey, Master Roshi. What the fuck? And Bulma was like, well, you can show us your moves if you want. And then it skipped over to Goku being with Master Roshi. This is very interesting during this scene. Now, Goku sat in the middle of the floor telling Master Roshi he wants to learn the Mufuba. And Master Roshi's like, oh, so you want to learn the Mufuba? That's a very dangerous move. What type of enemy are you fighting that you want to learn this type of move? He was basically explaining how dangerous the move is, but in a very lighthearted manner. Now, he said, okay, he'll teach Goku, and you know, Goku being this, you know, free spirit that he is, he learns to move rather quickly. So he literally, about 3 or 4 tries, he got the move down. And he used the move on the turtle. He said, okay, he'll teach Goku. And, you know, Goku being this, you know, free spirit that he is, he learns to move rather quickly. So he literally, about 3 or 4 tries, he got the move down. And he used the move on the turtle. So you know that's what happened. The turtle was flying this way, flying that way. He was missing the jar. Oh my goodness, that scene was hilarious. But when he finally got him in the jar, and he was like, yeah, so all you do is seal that up and then seal him with the enchanted talismans. So, and then Master Roshi said he was going to create some. Now, I am confused because in the past Dragon Ball series, in order for you to even use the move, I don't even think Master Roshi used the move. He only saw the move. So he saw the move and then learned it. And then when he actually used it, it was on Demon King Piccolo back in Dragon Ball. Now, and like I said, when you use the move, you die. And it appears that when Goku was training, he didn't die at all. He was just using it to practice now, which is very peculiar. And they also stated earlier in that scene that the move is very dangerous and you know the risk of it. All right, now, they were actually laying that foundation down as well, even though it was a very quick scene. I don't know if it's going to kill him if he uses the move now, just because he's been training with it. And that's very some discrepancies with the move, because like I said, Master Roshi was never really taught the move. He just saw it with his master and thought he had it down. And that's him by using the move on King Piccolo. He missed because he didn't practice with it. Well, and in a sense, you couldn't practice with it. Once you use the move, you practically die. So that's what's discrepancies about it, because when Goku was using the move multiple times, he didn't die. He didn't even feel a bit tired using the move. Now, Also, almost forgot, during that aspect when that was going down, Vegeta went to the Holobolic Time Chamber and started training. Yeah, Vegeta started training, guys. So you already know, next episode, Vegeta's gonna put the beats down on Black. It's going in. Vegeta's not gonna be holding off to the sideline like he did the previous episode. Like he was just sitting there watching Goku and Trunks get his ass whipped, and Vegeta was just standing there in awe like, what can I do? So, yeah. So that's what's gonna happen in that aspect. So after he learned the move, cut! Next episode, Dragon Ball Super, episode 63. Alright guys, but if you like this video and you liked how I explained it, give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and look out! Hey guys, this is Vegeta. When I'm not training in the Holobolic Time Chamber, I'm listening to JKEYE inDEPTH with his cinematic, comic, and accurate, god damn it, accurate reviews. You should subscribe now or be obliterated into oblivion. No, I'm kidding. Still subscribe.